Hello, how are you? Good. Thank you so much for coming, and thank you so much for also having all this conversation with me over the phone. It's really nice to meet you in person. So, welcome to our studio. I am Sophia. I am the main and lead interior design here. We're super excited to have you here with us. Before we start, can I offer you something to drink? You're good? Good. Thank you also for answering all of our questions. I know that my team sent you over a list of questions. It's really important for us to collect this information from our customers ahead of the meeting, because we want to make sure that we're using this time in the most efficient way that we can. So before we kick it off, I'm going to pull the intake and all the information in regards to everything you shared with us. I just want to make sure that we have all the information, and maybe I'll also ask you a couple of other follow-up questions. Okay. So from what I see here, you are looking to design your living room space. Is that correct? Okay. Is this the first time that you're going through a consultation with like a professional interior designer? Okay, gotcha. It seems like you've mentioned that you have a small space that only you and your partner live there. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom. Like from what you mentioned, it's 700 square foot. Got it. So a couple of interesting things that you've shared with us. One of them is that you have natural light in your apartment. It seems like you have floor-to-ceiling windows, like a balcony, and that your windows are facing towards south, which is amazing. You probably have a lot of sunlight in your apartment. Yeah. And in regards to your preference to different materials, it seems like you're leaning towards more natural materials such as wood, real wood, bamboo, plants. Yeah. Yeah. In regards to colors, like wall colors, it seems like you have white at the moment. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, most people, they just use white colors to paint their living space. It's completely normal. Some people, it's hard to think about which colors goes well with one another, and I understand that interior design can sometimes be very intimidating. So we are here to help you navigate through that and help you make those smart design choices. In regards to your general, like overall favorite colors, can I ask you what are your favorite colors? Red? Oh, I love red. That's good. And green. Good. The reason why I'm asking that is that my recommendation is always to try to incorporate at least one color, to paint at least one color in the living space in a very bold color. We can get to that later, but just kind of a heads up about everything that is upcoming for our meeting. And in regards to your overall atmosphere that you're looking to achieve in your living space is cozy, warm, but sophisticated. Okay, awesome, cool. So we have everything. Just gonna put it back in the folder. This folder in general is something that we've already prepared you with all of our suggestions and recommendations. you'll be able to take that with you back home. And kind of, we're not looking to get any answers right now. We understand that this is a process, and you can take the time that you need to think about that and get back to us. Okay. Great. So the next step is going to be browsing through a couple of magazines that I've prepared ahead. Based on everything you've shared with me, I try to identify your overall kind of vibe. And the first thing that we can start with is I wanted to show you how we can design a small space and make it feel very sophisticated, elegant, and timeless. All of the magazines that I have here are new edition for 2025, January and February. What I really like about those magazines is the fact that they are offering timeless designs. They're not following trends. And this is something that I always keep in mind while I'm thinking about designing or redesigning a certain space. Another thing that I would like you to take under consideration while we're browsing through all of those magazines. Some things will look very luxurious, and I don't want you to be concerned about the budget. For our first-time customers, the first thing that we want to do is to help you understand on which areas exactly it's important to pay attention once we're thinking about designing a certain space. So we are going to cover a couple of main aspects that are important in interior design. The first one is going to be focusing on lighting, focusing on materials, focusing on things that are timeless. And then we can also focus on different framing, such as incorporating big statement pieces in the apartment, or are we going to have curtains or blinds? And it's only to get an inspiration. Interior design, it's not about investing a lot of money, but it's about making smart design choices that will eventually help us create a look that is expensive, that is very sophisticated, timeless, but not necessarily something that we've put a lot of money on. So I don't want you to get worried on budget. So let's start. This is a beautiful edition, specifically related to small apartments. I bookmarked a couple of things here that I wanted specifically to show you. Just want to make sure that I haven't missed anything. Okay. So, the first apartment that I wanted to show you, it's actually pretty cool. I don't know if you watched or if you're familiar with the show, with the Hulu show, Only Murders in the Building. You are, yeah, the one with Selena Gomez. So this couple, they live in this apartment that was part of the setting for the show Only Murders in the Building. It's a very small apartment. It's 425 square foot. So it's much more smaller than yours, yeah. And they did a lot of really smart design choices that I wanted to draw your attention to. First of all, if we look at this at a first glance, there's not a lot of furniture in general. They picked some really unique pieces, and the space in general is not overloaded with too many things. Important to understand, if we have a small space, less is more. So there are more pictures here. This one, for example, do you see here beautiful shelves? And the things that are that they put on top of the shelves are only for aesthetics. Another mistake that people sometimes do is just using the shelves to stock up things, their personal items, which can create a very messy and unorganized look. So I would always recommend that. You can also see that here. The shelves here are utilized for family pictures, which again, it's always very nice to add like a personal touch for the living space. And you can see here a couple more pictures of the apartment. What do you think about this? Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, it's like, it's beautiful, but it's not your taste. It's okay. It's okay. The idea is for us to just get an inspiration and understand how we can make smart design choices, and to take that strategy and implement that in ours. But it's really helpful to understand what you like and what you don't like. So please feel free to continue on telling me exactly what you don't like. Another house that I wanted to show you, it's in Japan, Osaka. It's not an apartment, but it's a very small house, and you can see here that it's very narrow. It's a family of 5 people with 2 adults and 3 kids. And again, you see here, even the title here is Narrow Approach. This family, they are huge advocates of minimalism. So you will see here in the next pictures that there is not a lot of things, there's not a lot of items. And it's very unique. So they really like wood, natural wood. This is the TV and kind of the living room area, which offers an alternative sitting area, which to me it's beautiful. What do you think about this? You like it? Oh, that's great. I'm so happy to hear you like it. I think it's gorgeous. And they have here a beautiful library. So it's good to know that you like those kinds of things. It helps me to understand you and your taste a little bit more. It's the kind of family hang area, which I think it's adorable. Yeah. Let's see if we have here something else. I think that's it from this journal. There is a couple of other spaces that I wanted to show you. This is an amazing magazine from Copenhagen. And one of the spaces that I wanted to show you is this one. You like it? Yeah, this is your favorite so far? It's good to know. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's, again, not overloaded with too many items. It's very clean, very elegant, has a lot of natural light. They specifically went with curtains for those big windows. What do you think about the curtains? It's your least favorite part? I agree. Another thing that I wanted to draw your attention towards is the big statement piece. most of the time, big statement pieces are very easy to incorporate with a picture, like a large picture. A large picture can always create a very sophisticated and chic look to the apartment without a lot of effort. I noticed that a lot of the time people tend to combine a lot of small pictures rather than going with one big. And I think, from my personal taste, that one large picture is a little bit more sophisticated. But overall, incorporating big statement pieces can come in different ways, such as, let me show you a couple of other options here. So here's another one. For example, in general, you can see that the space is pretty simple, but this couch is beautiful and very unique, and it's actually like the most unique piece in this room. You like it? Yeah. We can definitely try and search one of those similar couches in a vintage or secondhand furniture store. I'm sure we'll be able to find something very chic in like half of the original price, if not even more. You like to browse through vintage shops? I think it's always nice to find good quality things in, when you're on a budget. Okay, I think that's it on this one. Let me show you a couple of ways to incorporate big statement piece, because I think it's so important. So again, we have here another option, which is a large picture. Oh, yeah. Another way would be a fireplace. Oh, you do have a fireplace in your apartment? That's amazing. You're very lucky. So I really like original fireplaces as a way to heat up a space. And unfortunately, with modern day technology, we don't see those a lot, only in like very new and upgraded apartments, or the old apartments that kept the original features in the design. So it's really nice to hear that you have one. I think that's it. Yeah. Next, I wanted to talk with you about the blinds. So, as I mentioned, I'm a huge fan of blinds, especially wood blinds or bamboo blinds. I think with blinds, you can control the amount of light that you bring into your space. And with curtains, you either have them open or closed. And look how gorgeous it looks. I have some samples here with me that I wanted also to show you in different colors, but this is kind of the overall picture of this gorgeous apartment that I wanted to show you. You can see here through kind of the kitchen. It's so beautiful. I really like the way that the natural light falls and hits the different areas in the apartment and different furnitures. You like it also? Good. And then the next thing that I wanted to show you is the option to incorporate a wallpaper. We talked about your favorite colors. You've mentioned that one of them is red. I know that for some people, incorporating a red wallpaper can be a very bold act, but I think that if we combine the right colors and the right furnitures, it can really elevate the look and create a sophisticated look. This person is a designer, interior designer, and they have purchased their home in London, and they decided to create this one wall with a red wallpaper with this pattern. Yeah, you don't really like the pattern, but you kind of like the overall idea. Okay. I do have here also a couple of samples for the red patterns that we offer. We work with a Japanese company that is creating beautiful patterns. So I would love to show that to you. Amazing. This designer in general, they've designed their house so beautiful. You like it? I can send you a link to their article later on with all the materials if you want to keep kind of browsing through. Okay. So now that we've covered all of the ideas and kind of the basic key topics, I want to show you what we've prepared for you. So the first thing that I wanted to cover with you is the baseline shade of your walls. We usually have 3 different shades of white, beige, and kind of soft brown that are the most popular ones that I wanted to kind of offer you. So this is the first one with like a pinkish undertone. The second one is kind of more of a proper beige. And this one I would say with a yellow undertone. I can also show you all 3 together so you can kind of think which one you like the most. What do you think? The first one? The first one is actually my favorite, so good choice. I'm gonna put it here aside for now because I wanted to also show you the wallpapers. So we discussed about the red options, which I will show you in a bit, but I wanted also to show you this option, which is one of our most popular options. A lot of people go with this. It's like white, kind of beige color with splashes of gold. I think it goes really well with this color. What do you think? I can also You like it? Yeah, it's a safe option. You still want to see the reds? Good, I'm happy to hear. So again, you can take that with you back home. But let me show you the reds because I think, again, I think you would love them. And I'm really eager to hear your thoughts. So this is the samples of all the potential colors and patterns that we have for the wallpaper. I can show that to you against the wall color that you've chosen. Which ones are your favorite? This one and this one? Okay, so let me show you both of them and then you can kind of make a decision And once we'll pick the wallpaper, I would also like to show you the different blinds that we have, the bamboo blinds, so we can see how the bamboo blinds look against that together. So let's see. Okay, so this is the first option. Oh wow, I think it looks gorgeous together. So imagine all the colors are painted in this color, and then one wall has this wallpaper. Gorgeous in my opinion. You like it? Yeah, I think it's a good option. Can I still show you the second option? Okay. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Interested to see what you think. You don't really like it. Yeah, the gold is too much for you. That's okay. I understand that. So what we're gonna do is just going to put that here. And then let me also show you the blinds that I have for you. Okay. So the first option is darker shade. This is real bamboo, by the way. You like it? You're not really sure about that. Okay, so you said that you like this one better. So let's just put that aside for now. I have more shades. I also have those gorgeous shades, which are also my favorite. What do you think about this? You like this one? Okay. So let's see how both of those goes against our choices. Okay, so this is the first option. What do you think? You like it? And this is the second option. Yes, of course, let me show you both of them together. You're kind of debating about that. You like both of them. I understand that. What I would recommend you to do when you go back home and you take this file with you, take both of these options and put that against your windows and against the sun, because you want to see how it looks against the sun, because the color will change a little bit. So I want you to remember your options. So I'm just gonna add this here. Amazing. So you can take that home with you. We will send you a follow-up email in a matter of 2 weeks. And in the meantime, if there's anything else you think about it that we haven't discussed, please let us know. Thank you so much for coming. And we also want to give you a gift from us. This is a beautiful book, a dictionary color combinations we like to give them as a gift for our VIP customers because it's a beautiful way, it's a beautiful book to show you how you can combine different colors and what goes with what. And I think you can learn a lot about design, and not only interior design, like fashion choices, pretty much anything. So this is from us. Thank you so much for coming, and we hope to hear from you soon.